Hey, welcome to A Bold and Distant Future. It's quickly approaching March 28th. Today is the 26th, and the No Kings 3 is happening this weekend. Is everyone ready for No Kings 3? Are we?
I'm sure it's going to be a blue wave.
Yes!
I'm sorry, did you say blue wave?
I did, as a matter of fact.
I just wanted to be sure that blue wave is actually what you said.
Need to have that. Well, we need 3.5% of our population out on the streets, so bring a friend.
4.7.
We could have that too. That's 12 million Americans on the street March 28th. And that
Well, there's 3,000 events, which is much bigger than the last one.
Yeah, and I think that's going to, it could possibly happen, but that could break the record for the largest protest ever. I think the record for the largest protest goes to Black Lives Matter protests in 2020. I think they said they had like 15 million, but I don't know if it was one day or a number of days. Anyway, we've got...
Was there a million woman march of some sort back in the day where they were wearing, pussy hats?
Yeah, the
That
Women's
was the year
March.
we got back, 2017.
It was.
That was a fairly large, protest demonstration.
I think they were up to 5 million at that protest, but we have to outdo that. But I think one of the previous No Kings might have hit 7 million. Okay. So it's a considerable number we need to increase.
Let's just double it.
Yeah. Well, it all needs to remain non-violent. They say non-violent protests are twice as likely to succeed as violent protests. So keep everyone non-violent if you can. Here's what I was talking about. It's a Peter Coyote essay, which we don't need to read the whole thing, obviously, but I put a couple of portions up to look at maybe a little bit more closely. And it's such a common sense, level-headed view of what a protest could and should be. As Mr. Coyote says, a protest is an invitation to a better world. It's a ceremony, and it's an invitation because we want more people to join us. And if they see chaos in the streets, any kind of violence, they're not going to be encouraged to join us. So I think it's really important that we keep a sense of sanity.
He says dress like you're going to church.
Yeah, I was considering wearing a tie.
He also says make your protest silent. Good luck with that.
Yeah. I think I'm pretty silent. I don't get involved in all those chants and that kind of thing. I'm there for it, but I usually wear earplugs. Things get kind of loud. It's a different view.
You are going to be in the Word at Ocean Beach, right?
Yes, I will be in the Word.
That's amazing.
It's going to be fun.
I suggest that we all say no more chanting over and over again loudly.
You are welcome. Come on and join us. The water's fine. I don't know what to say.
Wake up and at home.
In public, practice discipline and self-control.
So in St. Paul, we're getting Bernie Sanders, apparently Joan Baez, and the boss.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's fabulous. The boss has just announced doing a tour.
Yeah, I know. Mm-hmm. Did you see the announcement? It's cool.
I did. I liked it.
Yeah.
He's going to be in SF.
Yeah, I just saw that last night, and I was going to look into tickets. I'm sure maybe they're sold out. I have no idea, but...
if it's been announced and they've made the tickets available, it's sold out.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Those things go fast.
Yeah, but if you got $400 spare, you can probably buy it, in the marketplace.
That's true. I wonder where he's performing.
This is going to be free.
Oh, that's true,
I
right.
get to hear Springsteen and the East Street Band.
Wow, that's going to be
fabulous.
Awesome. Well, they're going to do his new song, The Streets of Minneapolis, I'm sure, but I wonder what other songs they'll do. Will it be a full-on concert or just a couple of songs or what? I don't know.
Well, typically when they get performers like this, they'll stand up, say a few nice things about the cause, and then sing a couple of songs. So I fully expect him to sing "War." You know, war. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Feel free to join in.
ICE is at the airport now, and they're unmasked. I guess they were given the directive, don't wear masks at the airport. I don't know if you've seen any of the footage, but here are 4 ICE members at New York Airport, JFK.
Yes, working hard.
Yeah, all the videos I've seen of them, they're just kind of loitering around, wandering, like they're walking through a shopping mall.
They have no idea why they're there.
Yeah.
I guess my biggest question is why, if they're supposed to be doing TSA stuff, are they wearing their flak vests?
I don't know, the intimidation factor.
You think?
Yeah.
Take off your goddamn shoes.
You saw what happened at SFO the other day, right?
Yeah.
I did.
You did not?
I did not.
Okay.
I think I have a picture of it. Here it is.
Oh, well, there.
Yeah.
No, that's it.
I believe it was a Guatemalan woman, and she was in the domestic terminal that they found her. I don't know how they knew she was going to be there. But what was really troubling was the San Francisco police, who kind of maintained their police, the presence in the airport, were guarding the ICE agents as they let her out. It was like complicity, It's like, ugh.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Here, they have, I believe it's gone through, they have voted not to let ICE perform any large-scale stuff in government property.
Yeah. That video is gutting. It's terrible.
Yeah, because the whole time while they're trying to get this woman, her daughter, like 8-year-old daughter, is off on the side crying,
Yeah. They're both crying.
Yeah, it's horrible. Well, this is new information to know about if you're flying, that ICE is searching phones and social media at airports. Now, what can you do? You can turn off your biometrics, your Face ID, your fingerprints, and your voice recognition, and just go with the old-fashioned password, which apparently they can't compel you to, give them.
So that's what they're doing at the airport.
I guess so.
What are they searching for?
That's a good, maybe weird pictures or any kind of, links to accounts or apps that are considered, radical.
So
I don't
anything
know.
that points a finger that you are a rebellious old white guy, huh?
It kind of comes with the territory. Find me a old white guy that isn't rebellious at some level, regardless of their politics.
So what happens if we go to the airport and protest? I know they did that in Minnesota and people were arrested. But what if we just walk through the airport with a No Kings sign or a piece of paper that says No Kings?
We will be shown the exit.
Really?
Maybe
Okay.
a 6-foot sign that says ICE out of the airport.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Is the airport not a public place? It's considered a private place, or they just don't like any?
They used to have like a little free speech zone at airports. This is a long time ago. This is like in the 70s.
Was that where the Hare Krishna folks stood with their little yellow daisies?
Yeah, exactly.
I
I mean,
remember
at SFO, the Church of John Coltrane had a little booth.
Oh, I never saw that, but I did remember seeing the daisies at LAX.
Yeah, the Lyndon LaRouche people took advantage of it too.
But
You
that's
had some real oddballs.
that's a
that,
thing of the past. They don't allow us to do that anymore.
No, they don't.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why that changed, but yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen anything like that.
Yeah, right.
Well, and also a good big portion of the airport you can't go into without going through security.
Right. It'd have to be the outside. Well, this is interesting and troubling. It looks like some insider trading happened before Trump announced the deferment of strikes on Iran. because he announced that at 7:05, and then trading began. But there was a little spike in trading, some 10 minutes before that, before he made the announcement. So some people knew, some insiders made hundreds of millions of dollars trading on insider information.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
I am reeling with surprise.
Who is what I want to know, and can we find out, these people's names, and can we take action on them or any way, or what can we do?
Remember the mantra: follow the money and follow the distraction.
Yeah. Yeah, the manipulation of the markets by Trump's, proclamations. That's a real thing. When a president says we're stopping bombing, markets react.
I don't want to, throw out an obvious thing, but the war in Iraq, the weapons of mass destruction that never materialized was about what? And of course, the war in Iran is to make sure they don't develop nuclear weapons, which they weren't, is about what?
Mm-hmm. Good point.
It's all about feeding
petroleum is kind of a curse.
Mm-hmm. Well, petroleum and defense contractors, now the privatization of defense contractors, now that's a duo that's almost insurmountable in the minds of some people.
Well, this is interesting. The Pentagon had that shutdown where many members of the press left, and now the courts have overturned it. So looks like we might get more oversight from the press. Hey, here's the blue wave moment for me. It's that this new congresswoman, is now being installed in the same area where Mar-a-Lago is in Florida.
Yahoo!
Yeah, which is kind of hysterical.
That district includes Mar-a-Lago.
Right. Yeah, it's the area where Trump's. Is that his home? Yep. Mar-a-Lago.
Yeah, it's it's a slap in his face, which is nice. He needs a few more slaps.
I saw her speaking, Emily Gregory, on television. She's very well spoken, and she seems like a level-headed person that is going to be a good representative. And she's definitely anti-Trump and anti his policies. So, good person to have there. I don't know John Maples.
He reminds me of O.J. Simpson, but I don't know if you see the resemblance.
I don't know. Is he just a Trump loyalist, a plant of some kind? I don't know who he was. I don't know the story.
No clue.
Those are small victories, so we can take some, get some hope from.
As the world turns. You need some theme music for this. Or we can just interrupt it by saying blue wave again.
Did you say blue wave?
I said blue wave.
Yeah, that and the fact that I certainly hope that nobody's dropping hay bales at the march.
That's what you should write on the back of your sign, Eddie. Blue wave.
I was just thinking maybe dropping hay bales might be an interesting thing.
Hay bales could happen. I'm not ruling them out anymore. This happened. Pete Hegseth's pastor prays for the death of James Tallarico. The fellow's name is Brooks Pottinger, if I'm saying his name right. I think he was on a radio show, and he said that we should be praying for the death of James Tallarico, or the crucifixion, I think he said. Pretty horrible.
I'm pretty sure he was part of the Slytherin clan with a name like Pottinger.
Yeah, Pottinger.
He did a bit of CYA with that comment, by the way. He went on to explain that he was praying not so much for his physical death, but that he become crucified with Christ. In other words, he convert to Christianity, which is interesting given the guy's a Christian.
Yeah.
Wow.
The interesting thing, I think, is with Tallarico is how he points out the discrepancy in Christian nationalists' viewpoint in reference to being Christ-like.
Now, the one thing I've learned about fundamentalists / evangelicals, and I'm speaking as an ex-evangelical, is that the life of Christ is kind of meaningless.
Mm-hmm.
You go to Paul, and what Paul says is that it's you live by grace, and hence you can just sort of John 3:16. That's not the right word. 1 John 5:11, I think it is, which says, pray to God and He will forgive you your sins. So every time you do a sin, you do a little 1 John. What? No, it was 5:11, 3:11. I don't remember. And that takes care of it. The slate is clean. So the idea that you actually have to go out and do something is actually seen by these folks as kind of heretical.
Well, this horrible tweet of Donald J. Trump against Robert Mueller, who just died, so it makes me think Trump is not only the worst president, but maybe the worst human to have ever lived,
Yeah, I think he should be crucified with Christ. That was a class move on Trump's part.
I think it's another Fifth Avenue moment.
Yeah.
I mean, Mueller was doing the Russian collusion investigation into the 2016 presidential election, and wrote up a big document, 500 pages of data about the collusion.
Here's a question. What do you think the press would have done with that statement if Obama had made it?
Oh, gosh. Horrible.
Well, in no universe that I'm aware of would Obama say anything remotely like that.
I know, but I'm just tossing it out as a what if, It's like, I can't believe that people aren't just invoking the 25th Amendment right now with all this crap.
Well, help me out with this. Who actually invokes the 25th Amendment?
We do.
Is it us or is it the cabinet? That's
I think if enough people had signs at the No Kings March that said invoke the 25th Amendment, that 15,000 or that 15 million people that shows up, if 1.5 million of them had a sign that says invoke the 25th, it would make a statement. People might get busy on this. The spineless folks in Congress might actually start moving the ball where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, it would be nice. We'd get J.D. Vance.
Invoke the 25th. That's another good thing to write on a sign this weekend.
Speaking of J.D. Vance, did you see that little bit about the Iranians didn't want to negotiate with Kushner or the other bozo that Trump wanted to send. They wanted to negotiate with J.D. Vance because they felt like he had a little more cred. I'm like, are you kidding me?
I didn't hear that.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting too. Maybe they'll be in
crucified with Christ is what you meant to say.
That is what I meant to say.
Yep. Hey, the TV show Democracy Now!, the news program, had its 30th anniversary celebration, and it's on YouTube. You can find it. And on this show, it runs about, I think, 2 hours. Springsteen appears. Patti Smith does a song, and Michael Stipe makes an appearance, as well as others. Angela Davis is interviewed.
Oh, wow.
It's a pretty great event, and I went away from it with a lot of hope and a lot of encouragement. So, hey, check it out. It's on YouTube. Worth watching.
So they all think people have the power?
At the end, they all get back together up on the stage. They do separate songs each, and then at the end, they all sing People Have the Power. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's a
what a trip.
Great little show.
Yeah, I would love to see Patti Smith again. Well, you and I saw Patti Smith at one point, didn't we?
We did see her. I've seen her a couple of times since. She's great. She's still going strong.
Yep.
Pretty awesome. And by the way, there's a documentary being released in a week or two about Amy Goodman, which looks really good, about her history.
That'll be on the streaming services, or?
I'm not sure. I think it's going to be in theaters. I might try to go see it in the theater.
Oh, cool. Wow.
And then it probably will go streaming after that, but I'd like to see it in the theater. I know she's making appearances at certain theaters, not everywhere, but a couple of places she'll be appearing for Q&A type of thing afterwards. But it looks really good. The trailer for it's really awesome. Check it out. I can't remember the name, but it's about her history of starting Democracy Now!
Huh.
Cool.
Yeah, we should plan on, spending a dime or two and go see the movie in the theater just to kind of show support.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think it's worthwhile. Lot of things happening this weekend. I wish everyone the best of luck at their protests. Keep it nonviolent. Dress like you're going to church if you want.
Didn't specify which church.
You can dress any way you want. And I hope we have a successful weekend. Bring friends. Tell everyone you know. Bring someone that wouldn't go otherwise, and let's make this a big event. I don't think it's going to be the last one. I think we're going to need to continue with this every few months. But this,
I think that's probably the plan.
yeah, just continue with them to show our dissent. We have to, because like Angela Smith talks brilliantly in that Democracy Now! Special 30th anniversary about how you build a community. You can't build a community by yourself. You have to be out there with other people.
That's the truth.
Right.
You meant Angela Davis, right?
What did I say?
Angela Smith.
Oh, Angela Davis. Thank you.
Yeah. Blue Wave.
Blue Wave. Well, next week or the week after, we're going to continue with part 2 of our Bright Endarkenment episode. We're not going to do that today, and I really appreciate that. That's going to be a good thing to look forward to. And any last words?
That sounds ominous.
Oh.
Any good words?
I can think of several words, but no.
All right. Thank you for being here at A Bold and Distant Future. Thank you for anyone listening. Take care. March 28th, everyone. No kings. Peace.
No kings, no tyrants. Peace.
Adios, amigos.
All right. Peace. Take care.
Ciao.